took a look at it today, and it was looking, it was interesting, looking funky fresh. I don't know if everybody's seen it yet. If not, why don't we go ahead and take a look at it? I know it's 8 minutes long, but let's take a look at it, and then let's start breaking it down, because there's some interesting things to take a look at. And let me kill that music real quick, like. Yeah. One day I'm gonna have to learn OBS.
Here is the video. Enjoy.
Alright guys, on our way in. Dutch missions is 20 km ahead. The landing shouldn't be a problem, but when you're there, take no chances. I would suggest avoiding contact. Use cover as much as possible. Get the job done and get out.
Okay, I think we should be alright.
Alright guys, we're here at the power buildings at the back on the right hand side next to the command center.
So what's the plan? The plan is we go in and try and stay quiet, not draw too much attention to ourselves. If you do get stopped by a guard, we are clean at the minute, so let them just scan you and move on. But we'll try and avoid that.
Alright.
You ready to go, Cersei?
Sure. Let's go take them offline.
Alright guys, we know your roles, know what you got to do. If you make your way down the middle, it should be a pretty short run. I'll keep eyes on for a little while guys, but then I'll make my way to the rendezvous.
Right, let's move up.
How are we looking?
You've got some skimmers, some guards, but they all seem to be moving away from you, so you should be clear.
Thanks, Hermes. Alright, let's stay as far away from the guards as we can.
Looks like you guys have got this from here. I'm gonna make my way to the rendezvous point. Good luck. Shout me if you need me.
Alright, see you later, Hermes.
See you on the other side, son. Right, after you. How's it looking around there?
This side looks good, actually. Walkway's clear.
Okay. Right, push up.
Yeah, let's go. I see 2 personnel over the other side, just outside the airlock.
Oh yeah, I see them.
Okay, we have some medical supplies here in case we need them.
Okay. Okay, moving up. I've got a guard across, walking past the habitation building. And I've got eyes on the power building. We okay to move up?
Yeah, let's move across to the command center.
Cool.
Walkway to the left is clear.
Right, on your mark.
Okay, let's go for it.
Alright guys, I'm in position. Went behind the ridge line. Shout me when you need me.
Alright.
Cool. I'm pushing forward.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a clean path all the way to the power building.
I'm sprinting over. Okay, I'm at the door. I'm just looking through the door now, and I see 2 workers.
Be aware you do have some security services running combat air patrol over this installation. I've got a Viper and a Vulture.
Copy that.
Right, could you cover me while I just cut the maintenance panel, please?
Alright.
Cutting now.
Yeah, looks like we're clear. Let's get in and out pretty quick.
Alright. Panel is cut. Panel's down. Switching to the energy link. Okay, right, I'm going to overload the airlock. Just look after me.
Okay.
Overloading in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, the worker's gonna have to go. I can't do what I need to do with them in there.
Alright.
I'm gonna take them out. That's 1 worker down. That's 2 workers down. Okay, right, they're done.
Okay, nicely done. We haven't alerted anyone outside yet.
Excellent, okay. Right, I'm gonna hack into the reactor now. Applying E-breach now. E-breach applied. Almost in. Keep an eye out for me.
Alright.
Right, okay, I'm in. So I'm getting ready to disengage the regulator, so the alarm's gonna go off. You ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Sweet. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the core's shutting down.
Alright, the base is alerted.
They're coming for us now. Let's get ready.
Reactor shutdown protocol has been initiated.
Right, there's some med kits in here if you want them as well.
Shutdown in T-minus 60
Okay,
seconds.
guards are coming our way. We have 3 guards. Make that 4 closing in on us now.
You're gonna have to take most of the shots as well, because my suit's not designed for it. Remember, you can use the airlock as cover if you need to.
Alright.
Cersei, how long are we looking for this regulator?
Okay, regulator is about 40% done.
Reactor shutdown in 30 seconds.
Okay, we are 3/4 of the way done. I'd get those engines warmed up as well.
Yeah, I'm on standby, ready when you are.
Okay, we're gonna have to be quick to make a move because they're really piling up outside now. I'm gonna make my way back in.
Reactor shutdown in 10 seconds.
Okay, they've got me backed into the power room now.
Okay, core is venting.
Reactor shutdown complete.
Regulator should be extending now.
How much longer do you need?
I'd say another 5 seconds.
I'm starting my approach.
Okay, I'm trying to stop them from coming in.
Regulator is exposed. Okay, I'm taking it now. Right, I've got it.
Okay, let's make a break for it.
As quick as you can, we're not going to last much longer here. Right, I need you to get that ship in.
I'm already on my way.
Alright, just keep running. Okay, we're about to exit on the west.
We're going to have to stay in this gap until the ship's in.
Coming in low and fast.
Where are you picking us up?
Yeah, west side, west side.
Alright, we're gonna need you soon, pilot. They're really closing in on us.
Yep.
You should see me coming to the ridgeline now.
Yeah, they are coming hard and fast here.
Coming in now. Got this in covering fire.
Grenade. We're getting shot at by the Goliath now.
Alright, turn and run. Let's go.
Right, run.
Come on.
Just a few more moments.
Goliath right in front of me.
It's shooting at me.
Try and use the ship for cover.
Okay.
Alright, just keep running. I'll try and cover us.
You can make it, you can make it. Keep running.
We're so close.
Okay, I'm under the ship. I'm almost on. Regulator in tow.
Let me know when you're in.
I'm getting in now. Right, I'm on board and so is the regulator.
Okay, we're on. Let's go.
Straight up and out. Come on, come on, come on. We should be clear.
Excellent job.
Alright, bring us home.
March 29th. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get that. I was thinking about waiting, but you know, I don't see a reason to wait. And I'm gonna crank this up. Y'all sound a little low. I don't know why my settings ain't saving. Anyway, let me know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? A little better now. Am I still low? Am I still low? Let me know if I'm still low. Let me know if I'm still low, because we got some things to talk about here. Oh man, help me on the chat, man. Am I low or no? Oh, I'm still low, geez. I don't these like cranking it up. Man, we almost at a positive decibels. I'm gonna leave it right there. I feel like I'm extraordinarily loud. Okay, well, I probably overcranked it now because I'm just now seeing a little low. All right, well, maybe I'm good now. All right, let's go back to the beginning here. Like when they get on the planet, you see that everything's familiar.
I'll keep eyes on for
people. Oops.
Eyes on for a little while, guys. But then I make.
You still got the targeting. You target the skimmers. Everybody you look at is targeted. You get a label over their name, so it feels like it's going to be a real easy transition going from ship combat or just flying around in a ship to walking around on the ground. I'm sure that's what they were going after. I'm glad to see that they did that, because if it was a huge disconnect between what we've been playing for years and this new stuff, I think it was going to have a hard time getting his feet underneath it, no pun intended, underneath it. And right there, that right there, let's see, does this work the same way as on Mac? It does not. It's the first time you really get a good feel for the scale. Because, you know, in Elite Dangerous, we've never had space legs before. And, like, you could look at the specs of a ship. You could see its length and say, oh, it's a huge ship. And then kind of look at Star Citizen and compare the two. Like, oh, okay, that's how big the ship is. This is the first time you actually see it. And that is a blessing, ladies and gentlemen. Get down here. I'm sure everybody's still sad. The transition is just like this. But yeah, he's just under, like, just below the cockpit section right now. And the ship is filling up the screen. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Gotta love that the auto dock is still a thing on these out of the way settlements. I didn't think, and it's so weird because, yeah, there's one landing pad here. So one ship can come and that's it, or I guess everybody else can just park anywhere. You don't need no stinking parking zones out here in the middle of nowhere. But that's crazy that auto dock is still a thing. And I'm glad when you mentioned about that this was stitched together from a few or maybe several playthroughs, because I was noticing a whole bunch of continuity errors. Like they go in with well, there's Cersei and Nestor, but that's not I think if you cut between the two, there's Cersei, there's Telemachus and Nausicaa. So that was something that I was thinking about. But I wonder why they didn't show us the perspective of the other two within the ship. I mean, it seems like it would just be like right now when you're just sitting in the back of the thing. Actually, you know what? This ship only has one extra seat, but you can carry two people. Didn't notice that at first. And I like how, even though you're going on foot, the actually, I was wondering if that was a mission update, or is that just once you get landing permission that they put proceed to landing pad 1. That's probably what that is. So never mind. And he mentions getting stopped and scanned by guards, which I was waiting to see that. What does that mean? The guards got like a little TSA airport magic wand, or actually they don't use those no more. But do they got like a little hand scanner? And do we get those scanners? But what ended up happening is the NPCs were really passive. They just walked right through. I understand for immersion's sake that they were, doing their scripted dialogue and sneaking through, and the game's pre-alpha is still early, but the guards, they just didn't contest them. Neither did the skimmers. I mean, he mentioned in the thing that they're clean at this point, but at one point were they dirty? Because they just kept walking. Nothing was happening, but they're sneaking through. And the backpack, that was interesting. That was the first time I seen that. I don't think they've shown it. Maybe they did show it before. I hadn't noticed it. But the backpack, I mean, he later on in the demo, he picks up the that piece of the reactor. I forget what the name of it was. And I'm assuming that's where it went. And so that raises the questions, what all can you put in the backpack? Is there an inventory limit? There's definitely not a size limit, because the thing that he put in there is bigger than the bag itself. So that's something we're going to have to wait for a little while. I love the compass. the navigational tools. That's something that I can't wait till we have that in Star Citizen. That's super useful. I would like to be able to toggle it on and off just so it's not cluttering up the screen, but that is useful. I'm gonna need that right away. And hold on, you know, I feel like I don't like all this silence. Like I'm talking, but I gotta hear some other than me. But yeah, the sentry skimmers, ignoring them, NPC guards ignoring them. At one point, I think he's like right next to one of them and nothing happens. But it's still early, like right here. Either that dude's got the softest shoes ever, he's got some soft boots, or they just haven't implemented anything, or that's just gonna be a thing. I don't know if any of you guys took a look at the person who revamped the planets. I didn't know that they had put so much work into it. They were talking about it the same way that the Star Citizen devs talk about how they used all these different factors to determine how the landscape is shaped, how the rivers and stuff is going to work. Too bad it's not any rivers on Elite, because that'd be great. Got to be a little disappointed that it's just rock at this point. Oh, rock and ice. And I don't know, is there another, maybe some sand? We got some sand here a little bit, but I'd like to see more. None of got some trees and stuff, but need a little bit more than that. This is kind of interesting because they rack up some bounties in here when they finally do assault this place. Oh, they cut before we show it. They show it in another couple cuts here. Right here. Immediately gets a bounty. And it's been a while since I've really dove into Elite Dangerous, and I can't remember if you automatically get bounties whether you're observed or not. If that's the case, then you know, it is what it is. I guess you leave here and you go to interstellar factors, but it would have been nicer is if you were able to stealth your way in, then there's no consequence. You shouldn't get any bounties, I think, but you know, that's just me. Canuck 2099 was had in Playboy. Came in here with another name. So the AI, when you interact with stuff, really nice and neat, which I thought it was going to be a little bit more involved, but I mean, sometimes simplicity is the best answer. He walks up to the thing and you just get a little, I don't want to go too far. Yeah, right there. Just walk up to it, internet interaction prompt pops up. And he's got one option, which is to hack it. I like that for the short term, but it would be nice later on down the road if there was, I mean, I hate to say mini game, but there was something to do to hack it. Because if you just hit F and then there's a timer for the hack to occur, then, you know, we've done that in so many other games. It's fine for now, but I would like the stakes to be raised. Like, I would like to have to do something while somebody's watching your back, or else somebody could just come and shoot you from behind. But it is what it is. I don't think it's too bad. Don't think it's too bad, player. Hack at the push of a button. That's hot right there. I wasn't sure if that was just decoration, but I love that that battery pack pops out like that. That is pretty hot. Love the area. The lighting looks good. Probably a little better than I thought it was going to be at this point. I know it's pre-alpha and it's going to be ready for us to play, or for the guys who's going to buy it at the end of the month. But glad to see that the lighting's looking this good this early. Well, it says level 3, and I wonder, is there any kind of skill level that you have to achieve to be able to hack this thing? Like if you come in fresh and clean, like just starting the game, are you able to hack this? Are you level 1 at that point? The level 3 might mean nothing, might mean everything. But if that is the case, then that's something new where you have to have a skill level. Because right now the only progression that we have on paper is you know, the ranking, and then achieving, like going from mostly harmless to elite. So that's something to keep your eye on right there. So this is interesting right now when he first starts seeing folks coming at him. Med kits everywhere. Wasn't expecting that. Pickups everywhere. And wonder if y'all, what do y'all think about that? Because that's something we're familiar with in other games, but not Elite Dangerous. Oh, so he said it's a clearance level. Okay. So I wonder how you build that. Is that something you could just steal, like a clearance level card, or what? Chicks only go for guys with skills. So right here, so this was kind of weird for me because all of a sudden you see people highlighted in blue, and at first I was wondering, was that something from the player's HUD, but I'm sure that's just they turned on their shields, which I think kind of I don't know how I feel, but I think it's cool that they have it. It's kind of like, for some reason, it makes me think of Dune. They had those visible shields, like the original Dune. They had the big blocky shields, which look goofy as hell. But it's kind of weird that you turn on your shield and you're just glowing. Like you can scare the hell out of somebody with that. If somebody's doing something in the dark, you just pop in like a ghost. But it's interesting because you're not gonna sneak up on too many people glowing like that. Like if your intent is to come shoot somebody in the back of the head, or well, I guess you can do that. But if you're trying to confront somebody without letting them know that you about to pop them, you turn on your shield, that's a wrap. So kind of a giveaway. Yeah, Iron Man said med kits seem kind of weird. I thought that was a little weird too. So I wonder, do you pick it up and store it? Because they did it earlier. Back, I just pass it. I don't know. They did it somewhere back here. And like, do you pick it up and store it and then use it? Or are you gonna have an inventory wheel? Which is weird that EA put a what do you call it? The patent on inventory wheels. Let's see if they exercise it. But is it just gonna be applied automatically? Because that would be weird. It's got to be. It seems like it's got to be, because if they have them spread out all over the place like that, that just means that it's applied right then. Otherwise, why would you just have med kits everywhere? Like, I wonder if they're gonna have some power-ups everywhere. And I want to move up to, because this is just a lot of back and forth with that. And I was trying to, I don't know, I should have used other player. QuickTime works so weird on Windows. Works great on Mac, not so much on Windows. But here it is. He's like, it just picks it up and it disappears. The regulator. I don't know why that's funny to me, but it just disappears in your inventory. Which again, I guess it goes back to the backpack, which mission items go there. I wonder what else you could put in there. Is there gonna be a limit? I guess we'll find out. And here, this dude does not believe in the merits of cover. He's just out there. I'm looking at his shields. They holding up pretty decent for 4 people shooting at him, but he's I don't know if the balance pass just hasn't gone through yet, or if that particular armor is a bullet sponge, because that is bananas, man. He is just taking heat. Or maybe it's on kind of a god mode or something like that. I've also wondered about this scanning. I'm not sure even if I want to speculate on that, what all that's going to achieve. Maybe that was in a Q&A, which I didn't see. Wasn't even aware of till one of you guys mentioned that. Yeah, but I can't remember how they said armor works, but good grief, is like what he got has got to be some Guardian Raxla hybrid stuff that they only sell online at eBay at midnight on Black Friday. It's ridiculous. And here's where I'm glad when you guys mentioned that this is all stitched together, because like dude's armor, not this guy, dude's armor is like mad low, and then a little while later, right here it was full. It was a lot higher. Oh, actually, you can see it. You can see it count back. Like he was just at 82. And then I'm gonna have to look at that again. Let's go back a bit. Because if I'm not just seeing things, yeah. Okay, so the shields, they recharge fast as, I mean, like, do you gotta engineer it to get it like that? He's at 80, 8200, but there was a jump cut there, so I missed that. Gotta love the jump, the boosted jump, and I think that's gonna be key in a lot of firefights. Jump from cover to cover. This dude got hops like me. Dominic Sharp. And I'm gonna hop in the chat with y'all in a little bit so we can discuss it together. But oh, love that jump, man. I don't think they'll ever get that in the Star Citizen. That boost is hot, man. So this, wait till we get to the skimmer. I don't know why his gun looks like something you would, I don't know, inject some medicine with, but it's a weird looking gun. So that's the skimmer firing at him. Like a skimmer can take down a ship, but it can't take down a guy. I mean, that thing is raining fire down on him. He's missing a lot. He's definitely got a stormtrooper guidance system, but dude, that is bananas. Like, he should be dead immediately. I don't know why he didn't just finish him off. I was also wondering about this. So that skimmer is, I know because you're on foot and not in the ship, it looks huge, man. It's like a gunship. And he calls it a Goliath. He said there's a Goliath right there. And so is that, this is where y'all have to help me out. I don't remember if there was a specific type of skimmer called a Goliath that was bigger than the rest, but this thing is monstrous, man. It's a gunship. That thing is bananas. But they can't take out the dude quickly, which, I mean, you just can't do that because it's just game over all the time. Right here, I didn't get, I mean, there's a jump cut, and I know it's stitched together, but the dude just disappears into the ship. Like, he's right there. something that, I don't know, just didn't seem like there's enough time for him to hop into the ship. Or if you don't have to make it to the, I'm guessing you do have to make it to the little blue entrance. So at the end of the day, this definitely looks fun, and it definitely looks crisp. The textures look pretty good. If you the type to get your immersion on, it looks like this is it. But my man, I can't remember his name right now. Ike Shownuff, he said that he hopes that space legs aren't just for killing people. And aside from them saying that, yeah, because that skimmer is definitely smaller. Aside from them saying that you can scan plants and then return the data, it seems like, well, from what we've seen, everything else is just for killing people. Which I hope that's not the case, because I mean, for one, like, how long can you do that? Some people could do that all day. Not I, said the black guy. Let me hop in the chat, see what y'all talking about. I know I missed a whole bunch of stuff from y'all. He says less janky than Star Citizen. Depending on what you mean, man. I don't know what you mean on that, sir. They both got their own forms of jank. I'm not sure about the running animations or even the walking animations out here. So let me go back. They're a little bit stiff. They're a little bit stiff on Star Citizen 2, but like that's a little clunky. But I don't know, maybe that's just what you look like when you're running with a bunch of stuff strapped to you. Just scavenging will be the new POI on planets. Oh, yeah, you know, I remember that being mentioned. They haven't shown anything, but that's a good point. But how much is there to scavenge? I hope it's enough. What's that, a Leviathan Soul? Leviathan Soul. What's that, baby? Fell through the floor way too many times. Yeah. That kind of sucks. Especially when you wake up in your bed, walk out of your hab, there's nothing but space there. Exploration and salvage is one of the pillars of gameplay. Maybe they did. I mean, everything is spaced so far between, you start to forget some of the details. Maybe they did. I wonder what exploration consists of on foot. I'd love to see some speculation about that. Exploring wrecks, that means they would have to have some interiors. So that'll be encouraging if there are some wrecks to explore. They said exploration missions, scavenging. Check the live streams. There are many infos there. I will find these infos. Believe you'll be able to do the opposite of this mission, restore power to the bases. Yeah, definitely heard that. So when can you show up? Are there missions where you end up opposing each other? You're getting a mission to attack, and then somebody else gets a mission to defend. Want to see Rex scavenging? Yeah, me too. 'Cause then that means they have to have some interiors on deck. The Commander Shadows need a lot of work. Let's see, do they? I didn't get a good look. I'm still tripping off them medikits. I just noticed that that little sideways run that he just did. That was kind of cool. That's pretty dope. I like that. It was quick, but it was a cool detail. Base building for the win, right? All right. I'm a big Fallout 4 fan just for the base building, and so I would love to waste a bunch of hours building up bases the way I like them. If that'll be a thing, who knows how far you'll be able to customize it. Red barrels go boom too. Is there an ammo count? You know, I was looking for the ammo count. Like if you look right here, it says 96, but I'm not sure, or I don't know. Every time they fired their weapons, it never went down. I see an O2 counter, which I guess is that yellow bar, and it looks like you can. I don't know if there's like if you can choose between these, or are those just on-off lights. But the O2 meter is right there. I'm assuming this 96% is for the weapon. Might not be. Oh wait, it says O2 down here as well. Not quite sure about that house. Brian Austin, I have no plans on being Op 4 versus Commander. Does that mean you don't want to take an opposing mission? Like opposing another commander for some PvP? Maybe the weapon just drains the charge meter. Yeah, possibly. I think you might be right. Ammo count is near the gun when I use it. Oh yeah, that's one thing I didn't look at. There are some little AR thingamajiggers by the guns, and there goes a level 3 again. So that clearance, I wonder, how do you get it? Is it going to be a grind to get the clearance? So you need a clearance to get in the building, and then you need the same clearance. Well, in this case, the same clearance to get inside Power Center. Reflection on the sides to show a helmet glass. That kept catching my eye, but I wasn't quite sure exactly what it is or what it was. But yeah, that makes sense. You only created an ED account a month ago after getting it on Steam for $20 some time ago. Played for about 4 hours only. Are legs going to be more in-game or from get-go? It's going to be from the get-go. 4 hours in, man. Sometimes I be wanting to play with noobs just to look at it from them virgin eyes, man. Jared, I sure imagine there would be PvP though, right? They said you can partake in the BGS and power play with Odyssey stuff, so imagine that includes PvP. Definitely. But I wonder are there any structured things for PvP, or is that just, you know, on your own? Nice clear skies. Yeah, I think it's pretty much going to always be nice clear skies. For now, anyway, you know, hopefully down. Yeah, because there goes his ammo counter right there. And there's a grenade counter too, I think. Hopefully they do put some weather in there. Get them their own volumetric clouds, which I can't wait for that in Star Citizen. But yeah, that'd be great in here too when they get some real atmospheric planets. Maybe take your helmet off, let some of that stank out. Planetside 2, Elite Planetside 2. Red Planet Taxi. Maybe with space legs come new forms of grinding. Space squats. Space deadlifts. I wouldn't mind that if you could improve your body with exercises like on Grand Theft Auto. I wish that was going to be in Star Citizen, but it's not. It's never going to be there. Ammo count now. Yeah, looks clean like it did. Is Odyssey out? No, it is not. The alpha comes out the 29th of this month, and I believe it is $40 USD. How's your fan? Everybody good, man. Everybody good in the hood, man. you doing? Be good if the bases have a back door too. Not just one way in and out. Trying to get that back door action. It'll be useful for you. Everybody else chasing you, bad luck for them. Unless you got enough people to, or the NPCs will definitely have enough people to surround a building, and you're in an old Western. I'm ready to play. I've been kind of missing Elite Dangerous. But then I jump on, I'm like, it's the same stuff. But now that there's something different to do, I can't wait to play it. This has been sorely needed for so long. Now, if we could just get them ship interiors, man. It's funny when you see people talking about walking around the ship. There's always like a one or two people that get so mad. Like, what do you want ship interiors for? You're gonna walk around it once and never do it again. I'm gonna have to say that's a lie, because I walk around my ships all the time in Star Citizen. It'll be the same thing too, especially since we got super crews here. Like if you go on the Hutton Orbital, man, go in the back, make a space sandwich. Looks good with the, let's see, Spartan said, looks good. I think the only thing they need to work on is player animations. I agree with that. And the AI NPCs, because they're shooting everything but the player, and they're not that smart. Yeah, I mean, the AI, this is definitely early AI. They got some tweaking to do. I wonder how long that's gonna take them to get that right. Which I don't mind, especially for the alpha, just so we can kind of get acquainted with everything. At some point, they got to pick up the level of intelligence for the AI. I was hoping that in the beginning that they would show atmospheric entry. That'll be the first time we've seen atmospheric entry. Is it going to look just like the regular airless planets? Gameplay looks dope. What is it? Oh, I'm missing that one. That's why I don't load the game. Yeah, ship interiors would be great. Yeah, it would. It'll come. I agree. Did you try Outriders demo on Steam? Nah, what is that? Hopefully in the future they will expand on Odyssey and add it in EVA. Yeah, man. I've seen some concept pictures. I'm sure a lot of you guys seen some concept pictures of EVA. And it looks, oh man, the promise of it was just too overwhelming, man. It used to piss me off every time that an update would come, which wasn't often, and there was no space legs. That's when I was young and didn't realize the the promise is gonna take a long time, which, you know, I get. I play Star Citizen. Things take a long time, baby. They just need to make gameplay out of it. My favorite part of these games is the ships, customizing, hot rodding, etc. So yeah, I spent all kinds of time loving my ship, walked around inside it. Me too, my friend. It'd be really cool if you could customize some of the interior. I don't see that happening, but it would be great. And the ship interiors, I mean, could finally have a disco ball in my Titan. That thing needs a disco ball. It's so dreary inside of it, man. It just looks so industrial, which, you know, it is what it is. That's kind of ship it is. But yeah, a disco ball would definitely class up the place or brighten up the place. Brian Austin, don't hate on me, but I'd be willing to pay for individual ship interiors as DLC. You know, at this point, a lot of people would probably say they wouldn't, but a lot of people actually would. I would too, man. I'm sure that they'll make DLC to decorate the interior. They already have it for the cockpit. Yeah, that's true. They do. They do. The cockpit flare, which has gotten they've done quite a bit with that since I last played. Like I took a look at it like I don't know, a few weeks ago, and they got quite a few things in there, man. Gonna do a dig special review on this demo. I'm gonna do something, man. I'm gonna do something naughty once it come out. I'm definitely gonna be a stream at first. have like a 3-course meal in the cutter with a lobster bib on. What's the point of that coffee machine on my crate if I can't get the coffee, man? Need shipping serious. 100% agree, man. Sauce, what's up, Sauce? Looks good, but I don't like the health bars above the NPCs and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it is an MMO, but it's like fantasy MMO, or it makes it look like that with the names and health bars over everybody. Stick trap, even just a few different options: interior, accent, color, messy versus clean, mad scientists for people who like exposed wire. Yeah, man. Even if it's simple, that'd be more than we got in Star Citizen right now. And not just having it just for the sake of having something different for Star Citizen, but that level of customization makes the ship your own, man. Because everybody got the same ship. You know, some people pay for some different colors or earn the different colors with the arcs. That's a grind right there. But yeah, to have a different interior would really make it yours, man. What ship interiors y'all talking about? They don't even add options to change HUD color. Yeah, that's so weird that they never implemented changing the HUD color. You got to do your own thing through third-party tools, or, you know, if you know how to tweak that stuff, go in and do it yourself. I never understood that. That orange is years old, and they need some change on that. Do your breath of fresh air, just talking like a real person, not just being lifeless shield for game 10. I appreciate that, man. You know, I try to be real, man. I'm reading a script right now. Just kidding. Level 8, but I'm newish and after stars, and this is great, but it pisses me off. Yeah, I understand that. Gotta take a break from any game that just play all the time, especially these two. This gets repetitive. Star Citizen just gets broken, and, you know, need breaks, need other stuff to play. Crate coffee, yes sir. The outposts look kind of small. I hope that they're on foot missions to the larger city outposts. I think the biggest places to walk around are going to be space stations. I don't think there's going to be any bigger on the ground. Oh, you know, I didn't think about the cities, like those little circular cities they have on the surfaces. I got a feeling that a lot of this is going to look pretty much the same. Like all the star, I just said the word, but all the space station interiors and will look at each other no matter what type it is. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully that's not the case. But I'm also thinking that the ground ones will look just like the space ones. Compared to Leviathan Soul, I'm not sure if ground-based gameplay is going to be available in VR. Well, definitely not at first. I mean, you can use VR, but you'll get like a flat screen once you go on foot. That panel cutting did look good, and it was like super straight. So I wonder, is it like you hold the button down and he does it, or did that dude have like a stencil he was moving his mouse on to cut that perfect square? What's up, Matt Mage? Everybody talking about good old coffee. Y'all want that your own coffee? I could use some coffee right now. Actually, I don't even want coffee. I want that at Starbucks. I got this my mother got me on this caramel apple spice. It's like apple cider with caramel in it. So good, man. They be throwing whipped cream on it, but I don't need all that. I'm not mad at anybody that wants that whipped cream, but it's already sweet enough. Dev said largest settlement is military. Okay. I would like to see that. I would like to see that. I'm trying to think. Is like, are we talking about like the place where you do skimmer missions in the current version? Is that considered a military base? The ability to go on Earth type's going to be a thing. Not for a while. Definitely not initially. I think that's so far down the pipeline, I can't even imagine, because that's a huge amount of work to go into that, because their planets and their moons are 1 to 1, so they got a lot of stuff to fill out, And I know they're not doing it by hand, bespoke like Star Citizen, but still, I mean, if they were talking about how complex it was to revamp these, you know, the planets you can walk on, or all the planets rather, having to add flora and fauna to that, or at least flora, woo, gonna be a beast. But I hope they say challenge accepted. It always sounds good. Coffee sounds good. I have my machine. You got a machine right next to you. Okay. Make me a cup, dude. Don't be selfish. Oh, yeah, I want to go back to that. I want to look at that. Take a looky-loo there. Planets do look, I keep saying planets. I'm sure this is a moon, but they do look good, man. They do look a lot better than they used to. I remember I had probably in areas like this really rough mountainous area, I used to hate driving the SRV through that. Like going prospecting. Oh my goodness. It sucked. I always love to see the rim. Yes, base-wise, soldiers don't ramp either. 27 unique settlements. Did they say that? Do you have an SC org? Yes, I do. We are the commission. 6 different themes: agriculture, industrial extraction, tourism, research, military. So I don't know if y'all watched the thing, what is it, the live stream or whatever, and have some information that I don't, or if you just talking about like those are the types of stations that we have right now. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to watch the live stream later. All they need is a coffee machine that works, and I'm sold. Star Citizen does. Yeah, man, driving through that it is a nightmare driving through that. Ugh, it's the worst, man. Got to the point where like I start feeling ill going out prospecting in the SRV. I used to, oh man, when I first started playing, I was playing in VR, and I didn't know about horizon lock. Oh, dude, the SRV with no horizon lock on, barf city, barf bag paradise. Come find me in SC Versa, my 300i, and I'll hook you up with a cup from my machine. Hey, I got one too, babe. I got a coffee machine in my 300. And now I can try to find someone across servers at the right time. Tables turned. So you're talking stuff now. I got a nice big ship giveaway coming up, courtesy of my man. Well, he likes to be private. I ain't gonna say his name, but yeah, got a yeah. I don't should I say what ship it is? I mean, y'all probably guess. Anyway, got a big ship giveaway coming up, so make sure you stay tuned. I have to think about what we're gonna do for the contest, because we've done finding me in stations and stuff. We've done catching my beacon and giving me a ride. Gotta figure out what's next. Extra info from the live stream says 27 base types. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. I would have, like, had they not said that, I would have never believed they would have had 27 base types. Many missions from all. Another says, I don't have VR, but I can imagine that's like being in rough seas. In the SRV without the horizon lock, yes, it is. I don't get sick in VR, but that thing had me felt horrible, to the point where even if I played on the TV in the SRV, I don't know, I still feel sick from that. Where's it at? Infos on NPCs. Guards, civilians are the 2 main types. Gotcha. Settlement doesn't have a hive mind. If you're detected doing something like illicit, message has to be radioed out to the wider settlement. You still get a what do you call it? Not a bounty, but I forget what's it called? Whatever. You still get in trouble even if nobody catches you. This one of local response. Pointing weapon at them prompts warning at first. Okay. Is it the org says the commish? Yep, that's us. In the depths of caves. Man, those new caves entrances for Star Citizen. Chef kiss that. Fly a ship into the cave, get out and roll your wheeled vehicle. Looks so good. We'll ask you to stop for a scan if they see something suspicious and don't like it if you flee. The scan will pick up on existing criminality. Okay. Oh, here, this is what I want to see. Come on, cut back to him. Oh, bounty, it is bounty, I was right, okay. So yeah, you get a bounty if somebody sees you or not. Scanner works same for us. You can also detect if you have cloned IDs. Oh, cloned IDs, okay. This is good, stolen items. You got a stolen purse in your backpack, they will know. Civilians, I said, will tell you to get out in prohibited areas as a warning rather than an instant fail state. Okay. Why your message get deleted? What message? What's message, my friend? I didn't delete anything. SRV and VR is great. Yeah, man. You know what? You on your own with that one, man. I hate it. Ugh. I'm getting sick right now thinking about that. Can't wait for the big caves. Yeah, me too. I wonder, is it gonna be as easy to get lost in them since they're not as tight as the cave set that we got right now? Yeah, now that you say, I can't unsee the name tags over everybody. I don't like that. I don't know if you should see their health bar. I mean, it's a personal preference, but it's a little goofy. I want similar stuff to the carrot trailer with grapple hooks. Yes, sir. And that carrot trailer, I think it's a carrot. Pretty sure it's a carrot trailer, man. That dude was spelunking. The dude was climbing down a rope. They couldn't see it. It was in the background. Couldn't see it well. It wasn't prominent, but that's what I want to see, man. The insta bounty bugs me. It implies that the system, quote unquote, system is observing everything through our own suits and ships. Big brother watching. Commander After Hours. That's it. I like that name. Makes me think of my After Dark series. There a difference between buying the standalone versus Steam? No, same thing. Same thing, my friend. Buy it through Steam. It just happens to be in your library and convenient. Oh man, that's the thing that's killing me right now. Is dude, there's just too many of these launchers going on, man. With just like one unified launcher where everything goes. You need to launch for everything. I had to download 2 launchers when I bought Watch Dogs because the first one, there was some problem with it. So I had to get a different launcher. It was a pain. No hive mind. If you get busted, the whole base won't be alerted immediately. You have a small window. Hey, dig, non-web tutorial advice for a commander who's done the tutorials in ED, done a few hauling missions from Matet, whatever, to Dromi and back. I don't care about money. What's my next move? If you don't care about money, man, go explore. Go explore. Either that or just do everything, because you'll start landing on something that you like. Just like life, man. Just go do everything. Whether it turns out good or bad, just keep doing everything that's available to do. Just go do it till you find the thing that you really love. But definitely go exploring when you get a chance, man. Get you the best jump drive that you can get. make your ship light, put some light components, and then find a direction and just fly in it. Keep jumping. Go do a what is it called? Go chase the neutron highway, man. It's kind of scary at first, but definitely a very cool thing to do. Get you out further and faster. It's interesting to look at. Anyway, I think that's probably it on this. That's probably it on this. I think that a lot of people's gonna wait on this, but I think everybody should jump in. That way they get more data to work with. Just like Star Citizen, man. You know, it's alpha. Get out there, get cracking, get some data. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with your boy. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one.